It's really an honor to be here today in front of all you guys. I remember the first time I watched TEDxTalks just 6 years ago. I was quite mind blown by it and thought to myself like, wow, these people are amazing. And soon I got addicted to watching more. So I was very, very excited to watch TEDx Vancouver for the first time 4 years ago. But here's the big secret, just between you and me. I didn't actually apply to attend it. I sneaked in. And as horrible as that sounds, it wasn't because I was too lazy to do the application, but I was just embarrassed to. I felt like I haven't achieved anything great to even be considered. Heck, when I Googled my name for the first time, just 4 years ago, nothing showed up. Not a single search result. So I was quite frustrated by this, and I wanted to change this. As someone that's born in such a digital era, I felt if I don't exist on Google, I don't exist at all. Right? But why was this so important to me? Well, it was during this time as well that I was studying design at SFU that I read that 6.7% of BC residents are currently unemployed. And to make matters worse, 70% of that number, or 290,000 people, are people my age. That's a huge number to beat. So a lot of questions came in my mind. Most of them include the word how. How? How can I differentiate myself from my peers? Well, on one day, that's just like any other day, I learned a very valuable lesson from the last place you'll ever think of. Superstore. And I'll tell you why in a second. It was a blazing hot summer day, and I was sweating in my tank top. I was carrying this heavy basket in my hand, and I was getting thirsty. So I casually grabbed CocaCola without thinking twice. My mom stopped me. She said, just grab the no-name one instead, it's cheaper. I insisted without knowing why. She said, it's all the same anyways, just the branding is different. And like always, moms know best. She was right. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and other no-name brands are substantially the same. It was because of the name, the quality, and how they promote a drink, of which altogether define its branding, that made Coca-Cola the obvious choice for me. So, how many of you have ever thought about your personal branding? Raise of hands. Good for you. I didn't, not until this point at least. So, okay. Branding. It's such a rare topic to be discussed on a personal level. But branding is often used as a synonym to a company's name. But it's actually more than that. Branding also encompasses the quality and experience people have with something, whether it is a product, a service, or a person. So I thought, okay, so what should I do? How can I establish myself online? How can I establish my personal branding online? Again, thinking back about the story about me being frustrated on Google because I wasn't there. So I thought about social media because I've always been on it and it takes a big chunk of my day. I'm even holding it right now, checking if there's any tweets coming on, despite how bad the reception here right now. But we're all on social media, whether it is to send Snapchats, check the news, post updates. So I thought, and here's my light bulb moment, instead of spending so much time on it mindlessly, why not spend the time to build my personal branding? So still remember the Coca-Cola story? Okay, good. So here's why I told you that story. Coca-Cola was the obvious choice for me because of the name, the quality, and their story. So let's take all these three concepts and apply them back to social media. So first, the name. Growing up, you probably have multiple nicknames. So did I. Some are embarrassing. Some might only make sense to our childhood friends and family. Take my name, for example. My last name is Wiriahardja. Well, it's very easy for me to claim a username with that last name. It's not easy to spell. I knew because I had a hard time in kindergarten. So, to be easy searchable, I decided on the name Stephanie. because it's easy to spell, easy to remember, reflects my personality, and it's also available across all networks. The second one is quality. Just like Coca-Cola that has multiple variations, regular, diet, zero, it really shouldn't matter whether people are interacting with you online or in person, on Facebook or on LinkedIn. I know exactly the 3 attributes that I want to associate myself with, which is passionate, inspiring, and genuine. Social media could be a double-edged sword, but it doesn't have to be. The beauty thing about it is that we have the option to choose the best of the best ourselves out there. And the third one is the most important one, which is to tell your story. It was nobody's fault that I wasn't on Google 4 years ago. It was my fault. We need to own our story and be proud to share it. And that's what the beauty thing about social media. We don't have to wait around for people to find us. We have the power within ourselves to share that story and share it widely. I can go hours and hours and maybe have my own TEDxKIDS personal branding. But these are the 3 fundamental things if you want to start your personal branding today. I'm still working on to make myself be known, but am I on Google search now? Yup. Pretty good number, I think. And did I get a job before I graduated? You bet. You bet. And most importantly, it got me here today in front of all of you. And for the record, I applied and went through a pretty thorough process to be standing here on the stage, sharing it with the amazing line of speakers today. But to quickly summarize here, personal branding is the key to remind us that each one of us is unique. And I hope all of you would go home today feeling inspired and feeling like champions. Because every champion, every hero needs their own fame name, a great public perception, and a strong story. Thank you for your time.